Seconds to do this in.
That's the kind of clean you want for all your wash. Era.
It's got to be done with great care.
Now, one of these skiers isn't 30. She's 44-year-old Barbara Gould, mother of 3. Can you tell who's who?
The professional delivery is not a natural way to speak the way I'm doing now, for example.
Television commercials are by far the biggest source of income for freelance talent in our country today. And no one knows that better than Gene Fallon, a veteran of over 30 years behind a radio mic and in front of TV cameras.
You get someone on TV occasionally, he has a cause. He's an untrained speaker, and you sit and you cringe and say, I wish he spoke better. He's speaking the way we speak normally, but it's not a trained professional delivery. That's the difference.
Today, Gene is trying to make a difference with a private instruction school called Television Workshop Incorporated. He wants to help these students cash in on some of the over $2 billion paid out to commercial talent last year. He feels he's filling a void that's existed for years, the lack of trained announcers in TV and radio.
The commercial we're going to work on today is a typical, I guess we could call it a disc jockey commercial. It's the kind of spot that's used in radio stations and in TV stations across the country. I think the question boils down to, and I'm always asked this, how much importance is there in talent? I don't know. I've never known whether someone was talented coming into the class. But we perceive it by the amount of training that they take. They open up. No matter how much talent you have, unless you're trained, whether self-trained or taught through a class such as we're doing, it doesn't show.
Gene is trying to teach his students how to sound convincing and how to sound warm and sincere. The kind that could say Maytag with such feeling and glow you wonder how you ever lived without one.
When you can't take your secretary, take ours. The pocket secretary. The pocket...
You're reading. You've got an audience in front of you now. It's when you can't take your secretary, take ours. The pocket secretary. Remember warmth. It's quiet, soft. If I were talking to you about a ring that I just got from my wife, I've just gotten her a gold ring and it's got a beautiful diamond in it. And gosh, I hope this is what she's wanted for so many years. Now you're selling the product on the air, and you're selling it. Make no mistake about it. That's what commercials are for, to sell products and services. And the announcer says, we're selling a ring made out of gold, and it's lost. The audience wants to hear this. You want to buy your wife something special this Christmas, get her a ring made out of 24-karat gold.
His students come from all walks of life: secretaries, housewives, talk show hosts just brushing up, and even laborers.
We don't know. We don't know what their reasons are when they come in. Some of them are looking for confidence. Some of them are looking for self-esteem. Some of them want to get rid of a voice affectation. It boils down to a very simple thing. If they sincerely want to get into doing commercials, even casually, a few of them a year, or industrials as we call them, they must train and work. Frankly, they must work very hard. It's not an easy field.
Gene's classes have become so popular that he's taken on an associate, Michelle Liptek, actually a former student of Gene's school. Her duties basically are to make sure that the talent utilizes talent in front of the camera. Mock commercials are shot on videotape and watched on a playback monitor. 43-year-old Bob Kunish began the school after the layoff crunch hit the school where he was teaching, and then the real desire of his heart came to the surface. He wanted to be involved in television.
You're looking at the latest White Westinghouse top-load washer, model LA800E, with a newly designed high-style backguard and convenience features that make it not only the best looking, but the best performing heavy-duty top-load washer available today.
Well, somebody has to start somewhere. You have to definitely begin somewhere, and that's where we are, somewhere. And the only thing you can do is try it. You know, you've got to take whatever you have and develop it to the fullest extent and go ahead and do it.
If contemporary describes your taste in furniture, then the furniture assembly
Examining insurance medical claims just wasn't cutting it for 28-year-old Judy O'Boyle, so she also decided to give it her best shot.
It's fun. It's just fun. It's work. You have to practice. And sometimes Gene will drill you, but it's worth it. And you get pleasure out of it, and you feel like you've accomplished something.
Well, the pitch today is probably the most interesting one that I've seen in my 3 decades in the field. It's one that's beginning to approach the truth, believability. In the old days, it was the deep dome announcer who had a deep voice and came on like thunder, full of vitality, zest, and we can name them, their legion. And then we went through a period where the truth began to come in. And I think perhaps the turning point, Stan, was when we began to see housewives caught in supermarkets. The real thing. Now, granted, they were untrained, but they had this ring of truth.
Anybody that can set their mind to it can come into the class, and they'll come out with more than they came in with. We guarantee that.
So, from now on, watch your TV sets a little more closely when those commercials come on. You might just recognize one of these faces in it, thanks to Jean and Michelle. Because with the solid instruction they're giving their pupils, these students should soon be able to compete with professional talent across the country. All except maybe one commercial actor who will probably not be too intimidated by anyone. Well, if the commercial industry sounds inviting to you, you can get in touch with Jean or Michelle by calling Television Workshop Incorporated, and that number is 291-4411, and they'll give you information on classes and times. Well, you've met the faces behind the voices on station commercials. Next up, we'll go behind the scenes of a holiday sweet shop with Sharon Bicknell.
It's easy to see why a lot of people like Tana Carley of News Center 8. She's not only a thorough professional and a hard-working anchorwoman, but also one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. So whether it's news from around the world or the latest from your neighborhood, watch Tana Carley weeknights at 6 and 11 on News Center 8.
Come on home to where your friends are. We'll keep you up to date. Come on home to News Center 8.
Boots. Boots are big fashion news. They go everywhere. Well, almost. Do everything and look so good doing it. Your nearby Pickway Shoe Mart makes it easy for you this week with a fashion boot sale you'll love. Take your pick of these 5 great-looking fashion boots at one incredibly low $20 sale price. You'll find a buy like this only
At Pickway Shoe Mart, family shoe stores.
Hi, I'm Townsend Coleman from WZZP Radio with Keith Murphy from The Force. And we have a terrific way for you to help out in our second annual Coats for Kids campaign.
Just bring your family to the Coliseum Friday, December 3rd when The Force takes on Wichita. 50 cents from every ticket sold goes to purchasing warm coats for needy kids.
So please join us December 3rd at the Coliseum when The Force takes on Wichita.
And help us warm up Cleveland.
It's Coats for Kids from FM 106.5 WZZP.
When you have something you love, you keep it as long as possible. That's why American Greetings creates so many different kinds of Christmas cards.
Grandma?
Because when just the right card reaches the right person, it becomes a memory you never have to give up.
Celebrate the season with your favorite American Greetings cards at Grey Drug.
The Shaker Lakes area has always provided a great deal of personal pleasure to many people, but the Shaker Lakes Regional Nature Center also offers a variety of organized activities. Now, this is the time of year when youngsters can be hard to entertain, but they've got programs here for kids as young as 3 years of age to help them learn to enjoy and appreciate their natural environment. But now, while we're on the subject of kids, as we continue tonight on PM Magazine, Sharon's contribution to PM's holiday gift pack is a good idea, something that'll help keep the whole family happy this time of year. She's up next.
Christmas vacation is great fun for kids, but pretty soon the excitement wears off and they're tired of sitting around the house. So maybe it's time to get them out of the house and take them someplace where they have never been before. Hi, I'm Sharon Bicknell, and we have a couple of ideas to help you entertain your kids on their holiday vacation. There are plenty of places that have a behind-the-scenes tour, but one of the best places that we've found for kids is the Hostess Cake Bakery. Hostess cupcakes, snowballs, crumb cakes, and Twinkies by the millions here. When you come here for a tour, you get a chance to watch all the steps along the way, from the mixing of the batter to putting the icing on the cake. Your kids will love to see how their favorite goodies are made, and you'll have just as much fun. After watching how these delicious treats are made, you'll get to sample one for yourself. And if you're real lucky, you may even get to meet Twinkie the kid. The Hostess Cake Bakery is located on Clark Road right here in Cleveland. And for groups of 30 or less, there are free tours every Wednesday and Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, you do have to make arrangements ahead of time, and you can do that by calling 241-2131. You'll have a great time, and your kids are going to love it. Another nice place to visit during the month of December is the Hale Farm and Village, which is going to be full of the sights and smells of an old-fashioned country Christmas. This year's Christmas on the Farm celebration will take place from December 1st to December 30th. The buildings in the village will be decorated. There'll be lots of activity going on during the week and on the weekends as well. Fireplace cooking demonstrations will be given. And local carol groups will be singing Christmas carols around the village. Your kids will be able to watch the artisans who will be busily working to fill the gift shop of Hale Farm. Jim McEwen, a wooden toy craftsman, will be making old-fashioned wooden toys, something they're sure to get a kick out of. On December 19th, they're going to have the annual Yule log ceremony, and this year they're going to have a lantern contest, the lighting of the Yule log, and even a candlelight tour of the Hale House. Now, for any more information on the activities that are going on here, you call the folks at Hale Farm at 861-4573. There is so much for kids to learn and see here that you may even want to make Christmas at Hale Farm and Village a family tradition.
Here we are back at the post office again to give you your yearly Christmas reminder to shop early and mail early. We've given you tips before, like remembering to fill out a slip of paper with your name and address on it and the name and address of the person to whom you're going to send a Christmas parcel. Slip it inside the parcel before you seal it. And speaking about sealing, the post office doesn't like this old-fashioned tape. It prefers this new package sealing tape, which is strong and transparent. Don't forget, of course, to put the zip code on your package. If you forget that, your package is tossed aside for later handling. And here's an old tip, but a good one. Do you know that popcorn, unbuttered of course, makes wonderful packing material? We'd like to dispel some myths about Christmas mailing. Parcel post isn't always cheaper. Ask for first-class rate if you've got a small package and compare. A few pennies more can save you a few days. Parcel post waits its turn behind priority and first-class mail. So if you want to avoid the wait, ask for special handling. Of course, if you're only human, you're going to wait until the last minute to mail your package, and so you're going to need something like express mail. It costs about $14.85 to get a 10-pound package to Chicago overnight. Think that's expensive? The private carriers will charge you about $45. So with prices like these, take our advice to heart and shop early and mail early.
And to help you wrap up your Thanksgiving holiday, we'll take you to a turkey calling contest when we come back.
I've always been a fighter. And there's no point in letting something like a headache get in your way even for a few hours. Not when you can do something about it. What many people do is take Anacin. I met with Anacin's research scientists. They told me how, very simply, Anacin helps block pain, just stops it, so you can forget about it. Anacin and maximum strength Anacin. Fight headache pain and win.
The new 92 Rock. Vintage rock and roll is 92 Rock.
Chewies, a unique treat that's actually good for your dog. Here you go, Ralph. It's high in protein and low in fat to help keep them trim. Chewies, all natural beef hide to keep teeth whiter than crumbly biscuits. Even beef flavored to keep them wagging. Right, boys? Chewies at your supermarket. Your dog will love the taste. You'll love what it does for your dog.
This is Essential Ready Bag. It's for people who don't like to wait in line. You can get cash, make deposits, do all your everyday banking, all over town, in just 45 seconds. Anytime, any day, 365 days a year. And it's so dependable and so convenient. People use it millions of times a year. Central Ready Bag. What are you waiting for?
If you're looking for a great way to get a little exercise after that Thanksgiving dinner, work off some of those turkey pounds, well, I've got a great idea for you. Here at the Shaker Lakes Regional Nature Center, they've recently completed this walkway, which they call their All People's Trail. Now, not only does it take you through some terrific scenery, they also tell me they've sighted over 220 different varieties of birds right here in this location, so it's a real bird lover's paradise. But of course, this being Thanksgiving and all, the bird of the hour is definitely the turkey. So in honor of the occasion, tonight on PM Magazine, we'll take you to a turkey calling contest.
Welcome to a turkey calling contest. In Bennington, Vermont, the local chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation, headed by fellow turkey talker Niles Osterly, is meeting for its annual spring dinner and turkey calling competition. Now, what you just heard were different types of turkey calls. And while I still can't tell the difference between a cluck and a gobble, the people who've gathered here sure can.
You can cluck. And you can gobble. The other side of the room. That wasn't too bad.
You might wonder why people like Dick Kirby, who's won more calling championships than his jacket can tell, and Bob Young, who's noted for his particularly lively gobble, are so interested in being able to imitate the sounds of a turkey. Well, it's because they hunt wild turkeys, and a big part of hunting a turkey is calling a turkey.
The main thing, not the calling contest, but the hunt itself is more interesting to me. This is a one-shot deal. During the hunt, I may hunt from 2:30 in the morning, getting out of bed, driving to my hunting spot. Then, the main part of the hunt is just to hear the bird gobble.
Once the bird does gobble, it's up to the hunter to figure out what it means. Mastering turkey calling takes understanding turkey behavior.
Dog gobblers don't talk very much unless they get separated from one another. They travel, like the adult gobblers will travel together, and the hens and the poults will travel together, except during the winter they'll flock up for protection, for heat, stuff like that. A younger bird or a hen, for instance, will usually have a much higher pitch yelp than a gobbler. It's kind of comical. It's just like in the human scene. Usually women do a lot more talking. That's the way it is with the turkeys. You do like a tree call of a hen in the spring, which is the hen responding to the gobbler early in the morning. Then she gets a little bit excited and she starts to do what we call cutting. He'll normally gobble to that. And then she'll fly down or cackle. He'll normally gobble back to it. And then you try to talk them in by yelping, cackling, purring.
It's a real big challenge to try to imitate the sound of a hen turkey and entice that gobbler into close range.
And Rob Keck knows challenge. He's ranked among the top 5 turkey callers in the world, and nowadays he's called upon to judge in contests. That means sitting behind a temporary wall listening with keen ears to the different calls that each contestant is asked to reproduce.
Cluck or putt?
But this event of the season is not all serious business. The gathering gives people a chance to share calling techniques and to catch up on the latest in necessary aids for the professional turkey talker.
It's a friction call. This is a box call. The mouth diaphragm is probably the most versatile because you can do anything with it. You can yelp and cluck and pot and purr.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, chip, chip. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, chip, chip. Pick a little, talk a little, chip, chip, chip.
And before settling down to the business of calling, there's the business of eating. The fare for all these turkey callers? What else? Turkey.
Drive your attention, please.
Once the contest starts, though, the constant cackle of turkey callers fades and the tension builds. First come the junior chirpers.
Kiki, run.
Then it's on to the veteran callers to strut their stuff.
The yelp. The gobble.
With all the fanfare and the way people around here act, you'd think talking turkey is about the greatest kind of talking there is.
Did you know that you can actually go to school to learn turkey calling? In a 3-day session, they will teach you everything you ever wanted to know about imitating a turkey. Maybe that's what you need for next Thanksgiving. We'll be right back with more tonight here on TV8's CM Magazine.
You squeeze lettuce?
Sure. You don't want a hard head of lettuce because you don't get the best lettuce that way. In order to get quality, you have to be fussy.
Are you as choosy about your peanut butter?
Yes. I'm choosy about all of them.
Okay, let's compare. Which of these leading brands tastes more like fresh peanuts?
I prefer the egg.
You tell me what it is.
Jif.
More women choose Jif for fresh peanut taste than any other leading brand.
I'll buy Jif.
Choosy mothers choose Jif.
U.S. Merchandise wrote the book on holiday savings for fine jewelry, quality gifts, and name brand products. Save at U.S. Merchandise on Norelco's Rototract electric razor for close shaves, now just $34.99. Windemere's Abracadabra curling brush, retractable bristles for hairstyling magic, only $9.69. The home drink mixer by Hamilton Beach for good old-fashioned milkshakes and more, now just $25.99 at U.S. Merchandise. You'll save money on all your holiday gifts at U.S. Merchandise. We wrote the book on savings.
It's soft as cotton. Cottonelle is as soft as cotton.
We're asking Cottonelle users why they prefer Cottonelle bathroom tissue.
It says on the package, cottony soft, and it is.
Cottonelle is soft, fluffy, and it's cottony.
Cottonelle is cottony soft. My husband likes Cottonelle. I like Cottonelle. The whole family is happy.
Cottonelle bathroom tissue. Of course it isn't cotton, but it is cottony soft.
If just a little thing makes you happy, buy it.
It's usually pretty quiet around here late at night. But right now, things are different. Because from right now, right on through to late Saturday night, Zayre is having its biggest selling event of the year. For 3 days without let-up, all day and all night, you can save on hundreds of great buys. And you could win a Zayre gift certificate worth up to $1,000. 60 straight hours, non-stop, day and night, to cash in on the biggest event of the year. Don't miss it.
Now showing in your neighborhood a charity Christmas card fair, where you can see these beautiful cards on display. 30 charities are participating with over 100 designs, Help your favorite charity, send a card. Just call 752-3400 for the location of your nearby charity card fair. Thank you, and have a Merry Christmas.
Okay, Kathy, let me see if I got this right now. Earlier in the program, you said that there's actually a school where you can go to act like a turkey, or learn to act like a turkey. Is that true?
That is true, Stan. Is this something you have a special interest in? I mean, some people, of course, don't have to study very hard. They catch on quickly.
In reference to moi.
Now, I never said that. Did I say that?
No, but I'll remember that the next time I go hunting turkeys.
You're going to go hunting turkeys? Listen, we're going to do a little hunting tomorrow night. Not for turkeys, unfortunately. We're hunting rocks.
Kathy, come on now. How do you call a rock?
Call a rock. Good question. We'll have to wait and ask the jaybirds tomorrow.
Chef Dell's out in the field for a unique performance.
And then we'll take a look at some of Cleveland's favorite Christmas gifts.
We'll meet Marjorie Holmes, the author of the book, The Secrets of Life.
Well, listen, tonight as we continue with our PM Magazine Holiday Gift Pack featured here all week, we've got another good idea for you and your family this holiday season. Coming up December 17th, here at the Shaker Lakes Regional Nature Center, they're holding a celebration of light along the All Peoples Trail. It's a very colorful look at the way that light has been used in the past to help people celebrate the season.
Remember, that's December 17th, 7:30 p.m., and it's absolutely free. All you have to do is pick up the phone, call them, and make reservations. Don't forget that. It's going to be a good time.
Well, listen, 7:30 tomorrow night, we've got a good time for you. It's free, and you don't even need reservations.
We'll see you then.
Good night.
For a gift.
Teledyne Waterpick makes great gifts. How about a shower massage for your mother?
Great, she's a wrestler.
A water pick appliance for your husband?
I'm unattached.
An automatic toothbrush?
I usually hold my toothbrush and jump up and down.
Or an Instapure water filter?
Yeah, my water tastes slightly fishy. What are those?
Smart Tip cigarette filters.
Thanks for the tip.
Here's a steamer shower massage to relax your body, your legs, your arms.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
If it's from Teledyne Waterpick, you'll feel good about it.
Kids need a lot of your time.
Give him time. Let him take it.
And all of your patience. But there's something they don't need. They don't need caffeine. That's why we created a new cola. Introducing Light. Light doesn't add caffeine like Coke and Pepsi. Light gets its excitement from full, rich cola taste.
Next time you'll both be bigger.
You don't need caffeine, and neither does your cola.
We got our summer jobs at Wally's Drive-In because Connie told him we could roller skate. She forgot to tell me. What a pair we were. And even though she's far away, we're still close. We call each other on weekends when we can visit longer for less.
Catch up with an old friend this weekend when a 20-minute state-to-state call is only $4.06 or less, tax included.
Reach out and touch someone.
WJKW TV8, Cleveland. The correct time is 8 p.m.
Kmart has a great new store now, saving with a smile.
Kmart in your neighborhood now, saving with a smile.
Walking down those big wide aisles,
looking happy, wearing smiles.
Kmart is the saving place, saving with a smile. At Kmart, saving place.
Grand opening sale starts Friday at your new Cleveland and Bainbridge Township Kmart's and all Cleveland, Akron Kmart stores. See the Browns versus the Cowboys Thursday at 4.
You're looking at the king of 4x4 pickups, Ford. And now announcing the heir to the throne, Ford's new size Ranger 4x4. Now watch it tackle this monster mountain of boulders. The tough 83 Ranger's independent front suspension claws up and over these boulders independently. And this totally new small 4x4 gets gas mileage this high. The new size Ranger 4x4. Once again, tough Ford 4x4s end up at the top of the heap. America's truck, tough Ford Ranger. What's the difference between these two antacids? This tablet's chalky and hard, but this antacid is soft. It's remarkable new Tempo.
It's a whole new experience. Great relief for my heartburn.
There's nothing quite like Tempo for my acid indigestion and gas.
New Tempo is made soft to dissolve fast and work hard. Compared to the leading tablet, Tempo is 75% stronger in acid neutralizing power.
And it doesn't taste chalky or gritty.
Remarkable new Tempo, made soft to work hard.
You and I are from different countries, but we both want to feel young forever, yeah? Maybe we share the secret of looking younger, too. In America, it's called oil of Olay. Oil of Olay is not greasy, so I practically live in it. My skin looks smoother, healthier, and I feel younger. Inside, where it counts.
Discover the secret of oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, so you'll feel younger, too.
Tomorrow, a special Thanksgiving celebration. On Fame, then.
You bug off. I think I like this girl.
Has Sam finally met his match? Cheers. And Tony takes to the sea with his dad.
Thanks, my boy.
As a merchant marine on Taxi. Then Perillo's ex-wife is jailed.
You can stay in here until you rot.
Hill Street Blues.
Frank!
Tomorrow.
Hey, it's the best night of television on television.
Everyone's favorite skating show returns. An evening of championship skating. Dazzling performances by some of the world's top figure skaters, like U.S. pair champions Kitty and Peter Carruthers, and World Ladies champion Elaine Zayak, make this year's evening of championship skating an hour of great family entertainment. Don't miss it.
Join us Wednesday at 9. You are watching WVIZ TV 25, community television in Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, what happened to your cereal?
Big Bear took it.
Oh, lucky bear, 'cause that was malto meal. Smooth and creamy wheat, toasted malt, iron fortified. Good stuff, Maynard.
Can I have some?
Sure. But why don't you show me that bear first?
Are you sure you want to see it? Okay.
More malto meal, please.
Maynard, close the door.
Malto Meal hot cereal, a nice part of a nutritious breakfast.
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, a great movie. Now a great video game. A movie which challenged your imagination. Now a video game where the challenge never ends. You saw Luke Skywalker battle the Imperial Walkers. Now bring the battle home. The Force was with Luke Skywalker. Will it be with you? Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back video game. For your Atari and Sears video game systems from Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
The Nutcracker, Cleveland Ballet's spectacular production that has become Cleveland's most favorite holiday tradition. It returns to Music Hall December 4th through 31st. Join the generations that have delighted in the magic of ballet's most cherished Christmas tale. Cleveland Ballet's The Nutcracker. It's Christmas in Cleveland. For tickets, call 621-3634.
This is the elegant multicolored cut loop carpet by Horizon. This is the low Carpet Barn price. This is how much you pay for padding. And this is how much you pay for installation. Hi, Don Plasko here to tell you about our exciting 3-for-1 offer at Carpet Barn, where quality Horizon carpets cost just $12.99, complete pad and labor are included. Offers limited. See us now.
You get a square deal on every square yard at Carpet Barn and Tile House.
There's nothing like breakfast outdoors, I say, with Cookie Crisp cereal to start your day.
I'll get that Cookie Crisp this time. It tastes like little chocolate chip cookies.
Cookie Crisp's taste is really delicious, and it's part of this breakfast truly nutritious. Oh, it's even good when company drops in. Is that you, Cookie Crook?
I think so.
Won't you ever learn?
I don't think so.
Cookie Crisp stays crispy in milk, but Cookie Crooks don't.
I know.
Was it murder? Did he kill his spirit or poison his body? Either way, it was murder. Amadeus, beloved of God, but hated by one man. Amadeus, the man, the music, the madness, the murder. The Tony Award-winning best play by Peter Schaffer, Amadeus.
Charge tickets by phone. Call 696-7030. 696-7030 for Amadeus at the Hannah Theater.
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. A great movie. Now a great video game. A movie which challenged your imagination. Now a video game where the challenge never ends. You saw Luke Skywalker battle the Imperial Walkers. Now bring the battle home. The Force was with Luke Skywalker. Will it be with you? Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back video game. For your Atari and Sears video game systems from Parker Brothers. The ones to beat.
Crestmont Cadillac is loaded with 1982 models that must be cleared out. Crestmont Porsche Audi Toyota is loaded too, so they're both slashing thousands of dollars off the sticker price of remaining 82 models. Minimum cash savings up to $1,500 on Toyotas, $2,175 on Audis, $4,419 on Cadillacs, $6,750 on Porsches. Crestmont Cadillac, 26,000 Chagrin Boulevard at I-271 in Beechwood, and Crestmont Porsche Audi Toyota, 26890 Lorraine Road in North Olmsted.
Danger sparks the air, chills tingle the spine, and the fun never stops at the greatest show on earth. It's action-packed entertainment with the world's greatest animal trainer, hilarious clowns, and death-defying high-wire artists. See all the spectacle and pageantry of this year's totally new three-ring extravaganza, with all the magic of yesteryear and all the wonder of tomorrow. The 111th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Through November 21st at the Coliseum. Tickets on sale at Ticketron locations. Good seats available.
Morris was an unwanted stray cat when he was discovered and became rich and famous. Most cats and dogs, approximately 25 million of them, die annually in the U.S. To prevent these unwanted births, have your pet spayed or neutered. The cost, only $15. Cleveland residents may call 664-2759 Tuesday through Saturday.
Lupus is a chronic disease affecting 500,000 Americans. Someone you know has lupus. Call 531-6563 for information. Don't take risks. Have your blood pressure checked today.
IBM is pleased to sponsor these Face the Nation broadcasts, which give you, the viewer, an opportunity to hear and evaluate varied opinions on the issues of the day.
You're about to enter the world of a new technology called X-ray microscopy. Developed by IBM research scientists to advance computer technology, it brought them close inside this computer chip, discovering details no one had ever seen before. The scientists then wondered what they would see if they examined blood cells the same way. What they saw fascinated medical researchers. They discovered structures within the living human cell never seen before. A number of medical researchers have already used this new technology to examine sickle cells and cancer cells. X-ray microscopy, an example of how IBM research can contribute not only to business, but to life itself.
After I returned the call that he returned.
Most of the phone calls you make at your office
No, it's after I returned the call that he returned.
are wasted.
After I returned the call.
That's not productive. And productivity is what IBM office systems are all about. Today, IBM has a system for companies with many phones.
Record.
When I get back next Thursday, there will be a meeting of all department heads that stores your voice messages in a computer
Delivery time Tuesday, June.
and delivers them any day you want to one person or to 10 with just one call. And the system keeps trying till everyone gets your message. Even if you're nowhere near a phone. IBM Office Systems. With more than 40 years of experience, no one is more committed to the office, where it is now and where it will be. Where will you be? IBM.
Nothing is left to chance. IBM computers guide each of these NASA Space Shuttle flights. The men and women who program our IBM computers know what's at stake. Everything must be considered and reconsidered, checked and rechecked. The highest quality attainable is the only acceptable goal. And the only way we at IBM know of delivering quality is to constantly search for the very best solution to every problem. And keep on searching until we find it. The same concern for quality that goes into all IBM products helps get each NASA space shuttle to its destination and back again safely.
Have you got that information?
Talked to you about the other memos. He needed them yesterday.
Here's the sales report.
He's waiting for you.
I'll get back to you.
Please, thank you, Miss Jones. I have it.
When information is hard to find, it's not easy to get work done. That's not productive.
Georgia got the info right here.
And productivity is what IBM Office systems are all about. Today, IBM has systems that quickly tell you what you need to know, remind you of things you might forget, and even make sure you get timely messages you'll be glad you received. IBM Office Systems. With more than 40 years of experience, no one is more committed to the office, where it is now and where it will be. Where will you be?
Hello? Wait, you better hurry.
Are you
there? Hurry to the airport.
Are you there? Hello?
IBM.
That whistle tells me not to waste energy, not to waste my money. It would be great if there were whistles on ovens and appliances too. Well, the Ohio Department of Energy has a brochure that blows a whistle on energy waste. Right? Modern Homemakers, Post Office Box 15149, Cleveland, Ohio 44115. Enclose your own suggestions for saving energy, and we'll send along a bumper sticker or t-shirt.
This is the elegant multicolored cut loop carpet by Horizon. This is the low carpet barn price. This is how much you pay for padding. And this is how much you pay for installation. Hi, Don Plasko here to tell you about our exciting 3-for-1 offer at Carpet Barn, where quality Horizon carpets cost just $12.99, complete pad and labor are included. Offers limited. See us now.
You get a square deal on every square yard at Carpet Barn and Tile House.
Get a brand new 1982 Renault Le Car, including dealer freight and prep for only $45.95 at nearby Halpert, Chrysler, Plymouth, AMC, Jeep, and Renault. Entertainment this week, tonight at 11:30 on TV8.
This car has been compared to cars more than twice its price. When people see its elegant style, its luxuriously spacious interior, and experience the quality of its engineering, they can't believe the Honda Accord 4-door lists for under $10,000. Which probably explains why it's the best-selling front-wheel drive 4-door sedan in Alabama, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana.
Teamwork is essential in nearly all endeavors. And in the field of investments, teamwork is exemplified by the way each representative of the Ohio Company works with you to help achieve your financial goals. But there's another team at the Ohio Company, a team of research analysts, stock traders, municipal and corporate bond traders, personal trust officers, and several others, all working with your representative, helping him help you reach your financial goals. A teamwork approach. It's working at the Ohio Company.
Texaco. We're working to keep your trust.
In 1931, Texaco developed a new gasoline for emergency vehicles called Fire Chief. Not just for fire engines, but family cars too. In 1941, Texaco helped create a fuel refining process for the national defense.
For tomorrow, Texaco is working on a way of turning America's plentiful coal into clean burning gas. These are some of the ways Texaco is making good use of America's energy resources. Texaco, we're working to keep your trust.
At one time, imported oil was no problem to America. Today, we import over 45% of our oil. If supplies are ever cut off again, It could affect your driving, your heating, your job. Texaco believes conservation must be increased, alternate energy sources developed, exploration and production stepped up, because none of us want to be caught over a barrel. At Texaco, we're working to keep your trust.
This year marks the 40th anniversary of the longest-running sponsored program in radio history. Texaco's Metropolitan Opera radio broadcasts, bringing the opera to millions of people who can't get to the opera.
Can you drive that well?
Texaco is privileged to have been your ticket to the opera for 40 years. Sing on.
The American people and the National Association of Theater Owners present the American Movie Award. For the first time in movie history, you, the public, pick your own winners for Best Film, Best Actor and Actress, your favorite stars, and more. The glamour, the glitter, the magic that is Hollywood. The American Movie Awards, live from Hollywood, Monday.
I sell real estate, and my face is my fortune. I pile on the lip paint every minute.
Looks count, but I'd rather they remember me. That's why I love Laren lip colors. They go on smooth, stay moist and pretty without touching up every minute. And it's me they remember at the closing. Laren lip colors. Lovely, lasting creams, frosts, sheers at the Laren display. Put your face on and forget it, but nobody else will.
This wine always takes me back. It was that vacation at my grandparents'. We fished the days away. And at evening, we'd come back to Lake Country wine. A light, fruity, honest wine.
Lake Country wine. Remember up at the lake?
At your grandfather's. Lake Country wine from Taylor. Wine that tastes as fresh as its name.
How do you make a million? Find out Monday at 11.
Last cold NyQuil, this cold Comtrex. I can choose liquid, tablets, or capsules for day or night relief.
Last cold Tylenol, this cold Comtrex. I get the same aspirin-free reliever for aches and fever, plus relief for congestion and coughs.
Instead of these, they switched to Comtrex Multi-Symptom Cold Reliever for their nasal congestion, runny nose, aches, fever, and coughs. All by itself, Comtrex gives more kinds of relief than Dristan or Contac or Tylenol. This cold Comtrex in tablets, liquid, and now capsules.
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy. Pretty boy.
Every Maytag repairman should have a nice pet like you. Kind of takes my mind off of being lonely.
Lonely.
You see, it's these Maytag washers. They're built to last longer and need fewer repairs. They're so darn dependable.
Dependable.
You can say that again.
Dependable.
All right, do you have to rub it in?
Not all Maytag repairmen are this lonely, but we're trying. Maytag. We also make great dishwashers.
Before you buy a new car, please know this. Oldsmobile is America's #1 seller of diesel cars. Olds Cutlass is the best-selling car in America. And for the past 5 years, Olds Delta 88 has grown in sales faster than any other full-size car. Compare everything you want in your next new car. Total value is what sells 1 million new Oldsmobiles a year. We've had one built for you.
We're on a party fishing boat off the Florida Keys. And here, like everywhere, people are telling me orange juice from Florida isn't just for breakfast anymore.
I drink a lot. As a matter of fact, on a warm day, I could probably just drink it forever.
It tastes great and it makes you feel refreshed. Orange juice, the delicious refresher that's good for you because it's 100% orange juice.
We always have some in the refrigerator. We drink it all the time. It really isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Orange juice from Florida. Remember, it isn't just for breakfast anymore.
TV premiere, The Swarm, the deadliest enemy mankind ever faced. Michael Caine, the scientist. Can he create the weapon to stop them? Catherine Ross, the doctor. Will she survive the nightmare? Richard Widmark, the soldier. Is he tough enough for the greatest battle? Also starring Henry Fonda, Patty Duke-Aston, Olivia de Havilland, and Richard Chamberlain. It could really happen. A 3-hour special Tuesday.
When it comes to vitamins, I look for high potency, but it also has to have balance, a good balance of vitamins. That's why we try to eat well and take high-potency Theragran M with minerals. Theragran M is balanced to meet most of our essential vitamin needs, and Theragran is the high-potency multivitamin supplement more doctors and pharmacists recommend.
Thanks, Mom.
I feel better choosing Theragran M.
Squibb's Theragran M, high potency and balance.
Could you write a television commercial?
No. How about for a product you believe in? How about your extra action time?
I believe in it, so I'm sure I could.
These crazy guys are my husband and brother-in-law. They're helping me show how my Tide cleans muddy soil better than another powder. Ooh, they're going to be filthy. There, these shirts were white. Now, I've marked my brother-in-law's grungy shirt, and I'll wash it in Tide, and I'll take my husband's shirt and wash it in another powder this wise guy bought on sale. Look, the shirt washed in that other powder still has mud all over, but the shirt washed in Tide is really cleaner. So if you've got a husband that ever shops for you, better tell him this. Get Tide.
Women trust Tide. It's the best detergent on American soil.
300 miles away from anybody. Isn't this fabulous?
Fabulous.
Helen, I thought we were roughing it.
Huh?
Well, look at this stuff. Electric curlers, a hairdryer, 2 antiperspirants. Now, why 2?
That's my secret roll-on, so I look good when they rescue us.
Just use my spray. It's strong.
No thanks. Secret roll-on keeps me drier than your spray. Nothing's better at stopping wetness.
So I'll use it.
Secret's strong, but it's made for women. Smell.
That's pretty.
Helps keep me dry and I don't smell like a lumberjack.
But if Secret's that strong...
Rough it.
Secret, strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Hey, you're right. Secret keeps you looking terrific even when you're roughing it.
Thanks, but do you call this roughing it?
Well, it's black and white.
Imagine almost everything a stockbroker has to know at the touch of a button.
Gee.
No, GTE.
Thursday, that wild and crazy guy is back.
Call me lucky, call me smart.
In an all-new special, Comedy Is Not Pretty.
And I say, yay.
With Joyce DeWitt, Carl Reiner, and Peter Graves. They'll teach you how to become a jerk.
Who is this mysterious stranger?
It's Steve Martin. Comedy Is Not Pretty, Thursday.
Hi, we're Wilson and Elliott Mornings on 3WE Radio. Since we saw you last, 3WE has awarded over $20,000 in prizes in the Magic Ticket Contest. 3WE has given away an International Scout, a stereo system, a color TV, and more. Get a Magic Ticket at participating Revco drugstores and Wendy's restaurants. No purchase necessary. If we call your number, just phone 3WE within 11 minutes. Then validate your Magic Ticket at our studios by 6 p.m. the next regular business day. Don't wait. Pick up your Magic Ticket right away.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little kids who ordered carry-out meals to take home. The first took home a hamburger, but it got cold. The second took home some pizza, but it got cold, so she gave it to a friend. Now the third little kid took home a bucket of Colonel Sanders' recipe Kentucky Fried Chicken from Kenny King's, because Kentucky Fried Chicken tastes great hot or cold. Right, kids?
Right! Oh, there's something about Kenny King's you'll love.
I'll bring you live sports reports from the Winter Olympics, Monday at 6.
Mr. Fraxon, that sounds like a bad cold.
Boy, do I hate. Watch this pain reliever comparison. Come on, they're all the same.
Are they? Look, 2 regular tablets, 650 milligrams. These other pain relievers also, 650 milligrams, 650 milligrams. But this one is different, 800 milligrams.
Anacin has more pain reliever.
More pain reliever and a special combination of ingredients.
For my aches and fever, I'm getting Anacin.
Get the Anacin difference.
To make an intelligent choice in fine cars today, test drive Lincoln Continental 1980. Traditional luxury in a trim new size, with better gasoline mileage ratings than even the smallest Cadillac. Many dealers have been using a Lincoln specially equipped with a mileage monitor, so you can see for yourself how the automatic overdrive helps improve Lincoln's highway mileage. Test drive a 1980 Lincoln Continental now. See your Lincoln dealer. Take the mileage monitor test drive.
How do they do it?
How does who do it?
Ponderosa. How can they give you a steak like this?
They didn't give it to you. You paid for it.
But I paid so little, and I get a salad bar with all I can eat in a nice place?
Ah, maybe they like you.
They must. This steak's fantastic.
That's nice, Jack.
Hey, how do you guys do it at Ponderosa anyway?
Do what?
Well, I had a great steak and a salad bar with all I can eat. A nice place like this with dessert. A terrific-looking waitress.
What did you get at the Bell Phone Center store?
I got call waiting, so now when I call home, I get home, and not a busy signal.
I got touch tone. Now it's easier to let my fingers do the walking.
What's for you at the Bell Phone Center? Ways to make your phone do more than ever before. Phones you can plug in yourself and save. And a whole lot more.
And what did you get?
4 toasters, 3 blenders, 2 fondue pots, and something that we'll use every day.
Bell Phone Center, it's for you.
Wednesday, the boys get locked in and remember the good times with Muhammad Ali and Reggie Jackson.
My whole life is passed in front of my eyes.
Then Ruthie Valentine uses his blindness to take advantage of her. And this week, the best of Saturday Night Live takes a look at love and romance. Love is in the air, Wednesday, Valentine Eve on NBC.
Something good has come to town. George the milkman brings it round.
What's going on, folks? Tell me, George, the dog ate the newspaper.
Okay, Kellogg's Graham Cracko cereal.
Graham crackers?
Graham Crackos, like graham crackers with little O's.
Like my newspaper?
Yep, the O's let the milk flow through for graham cracker and milk taste in every bite.
Mmm, crunchy.
Like graham crackers made from milk. Cheer up, Harry, you just ate the best news of the day.
Kellogg's Graham Crackers.
Fortified to be part of a good breakfast.
This is the remote control for RCA's incredible new special effects VCR. Selectavision 625 with slow motion, fast forward, stop action, and the maximum record time available, 6 hours. Only RCA has Selectavision 625. Special effects, now in a 6-hour VCR. Let RCA turn your television into Selectavision.
General Motors' $500 treasure hunt is going strong. Just find, buy, and take delivery of any new 79 model Chevrolet Impala or Caprice, Pontiac Catalina or Bonneville, Oldsmobile Delta 88, Buick LeSabre, GMC or Chevy van, and GM will give you $500. But supplies are short. You may have to shop to find one that suits you. Get a great 79 GM car, wagon, or van. A great deal and $500.
Hi, I'm Carlo Rossi. I've been in the wine business almost a half a century. One thing I've learned is you got to have it in the bottle. It's not fancy labels or advertising that sell good wine. It's the taste, like our Carlo Rossi Van Rosé. It's soft and light with the flavor that only comes from years of experience. I like talking about Carlo Rossi Van Rosé, but I'd rather drink it.
A world premiere, Valentine Magic on Love Island.
Is there anything I can do?
8 swinging singles search for love.
Who's the incredible hunk?
And there are lots of possibilities.
Exhibitionists.
But will they find the perfect one?
Why is it I get the feeling I'm being seduced?
Starring Janice Page, Adrienne Barbeau, and Bill Daly. Friday on NBC.
Hearty beef flavors, what it's got. Just the right kick and not too hot. Rich and thick, Armor Star chili. Plump and tender, beans so good. Tastes just like you knew it would. Armor Star is rich and thick with just the right combination of hearty beef, plump beans, and chili sauce. Rich and thick, Armor Star chili.
Spread your wings. Introducing the new 1980 Thunderbird, a Thunderbird of new contemporary size that shows its elegant heritage wherever you look. And with its new size and the new 4.2-liter engine, this Thunderbird has excellent estimated gas mileage and also offers the first automatic overdrive option built in America, a new engineering breakthrough.
Ford, the official cars of the 1980 Winter Olympics.
Really, the most impressive thing was that I could lose weight without feeling hungry. Dexatrim helped me lose weight that I couldn't lose all by myself.
These people have written to us about the Dexatrim diet plan, the remarkable time-release way to lose weight.
Just one Dexatrim capsule can help curb your appetite during meals and in between for up to 12 full hours.
Well, I've tried many diet plans, diet pills, but your product worked for me.
Proved effective in 7 years of clinical testing. Try Dexatrim, the time-release way to lose weight.
For years, doctors have recommended and people have trusted neosynephrine for fast, effective relief. Now there's long-acting neosynephrine, too. So effective, just one use helps relieve even stubborn sinus congestion, virtually all day or all night.
It worked all day. It worked all night.
Long-acting neosynephrine 2. Just one use helps relieve even stubborn sinus congestion, up to 10 full hours, day or night. Nobody knows noses like neosynephrine.
This is Leon Bibb in the Action 3 newsroom. A fire that started in a storage room at the Richmond Mall results in extensive damage to 2 stores. The American hostages in their 100th day of captivity will have the latest on them. A Chicago woman gives birth to quintuplets, and Newshawk 3 does get around.
Tom Barris and Newshawk 3 over Columbus, where Cleveland school officials were answering some tough questions from the state school board today. That story on Action 3 News at 11.
Charlie Travis. You'll save up to 50% on window treatments, up to 60% on wall coverings as we celebrate the pre-opening of our new Fairlawn Akron store at all 6 paint and pattern centers.
Welcome to the coldest winter in America, Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Ohio people have been spending winters in Alaska since 1970, when we first started planning for the Alaska pipeline to get energy from our country for our people. Today, that pipeline is bringing America's own oil home. In fact, recently, we were able to increase the amount of oil the pipeline is delivering by about 300,000 barrels a day. What's more, over the coming years, we'll be continuing to explore and develop new sources of Alaskan oil to keep the supply flowing. We'll be reinvesting a large portion of our current profits to do it, because huge investments are needed. It's imperative for America to expand its oil supplies independent of foreign nations. That's why Ohio will keep spending winters in Alaska, to help keep America's winters warm.
How do you make a million? Find out Monday at 11.
Somewhere in the future, something perfect. Something too perfect. Something is wrong on Saturn III.
Rated R. Check local newspapers for a theater near you.
My mom's good at some stuff, like how you tell lettuce from cabbage. But Mom's not so hot at choosing peanut butter. That's my best thing. So when Mom got Chip, I said, pick Peter Pan. It tastes better.
In a survey, kids with a preference pick Peter Pan's rich peanutty taste over Jif's or Skippy's.
Mom and I finally made a deal. I let her pick the cabbage, and she lets me pick the Peter Pan.
Particular people pick Peter Pan peanut butter.
It made my leg felt younger, even though I'm not old.
This woman has been wearing an unusual pair of pantyhose. One leg of ordinary pantyhose sewed to one leg of sheer energy. Here's what other women said.
The sheer energy leg is an upper, and this one is a downer.
If the right leg was like the left leg, I would have a great pair of legs.
Sheer energy, 'cause nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Give us your worst.
Kid dirt, gravy. Greasy dirt. Oh, that's the worst.
Give us your worst.
We'll give it our all.
Now Concentrated All's improved. Outcleans the leading brand on tough, greasy, oily dirt better than ever. Look, greasy food, suntan lotion, oily dirt on polyester. Watch what happens when you use All regularly versus the leading brand. New All is cleaning like crazy. The leader's hardly budging those stains.
So clean. Everything.
Give us your worst. We'll give it our all.
The American people and the National Association of Theater Owners present the American Movie Award. For the first time in movie history, you, the public, pick your own winners. For Best Film, Best Actor and Actress, your favorite stars, and more. The glamour, the glitter, the magic that is Hollywood. The American Movie Awards, live from Hollywood.
I'm the big cheese around here.
Look at these badges. I got this one for making a necklace out of garlic. Of course, after that, I was alone for weeks. Out here, I bring along the big cheese. Cheeto snacks. They're made with real cheese. Delicious.
Mr. Fenton, can we climb the mountain now?
How about some Cheetos?
Oh, boy, Cheetos!
I got this one for thinking fast.
Cheetos brand cheese-flavored snacks. The big cheese.
Let me tell you what the new Chrysler Corporation can mean to you. Chrysler gives you 3 guarantees you can't get from anybody else. The Chrysler Guarantees. 1, a money-back guarantee on Dodge, Plymouth, or Chrysler passenger cars. If you're not completely satisfied, bring back your car in good condition. When your dealer gets clear title, he'll return your money. 2, guaranteed no-cost scheduled maintenance. Oil changes, oil filters, all on us. 3, guaranteed no-cost motor club membership with emergency road service and towing, all on us. And here's confidence in Chrysler Engineering. We'll pay you $50 to test drive one of our new cars or trucks if you buy ours or a directly competitive model within 30 days. The new Chrysler Corporation is doing business like Detroit never did it before. And after the Chrysler Guarantees, the car business will never be the same.
Flu can mean a lot of misery to a lot of people. If you get flu, see your doctor, rest, and take today's Dristan tablets. Dristan relieves twice as many flu miseries as time capsules or aspirin alone. Look, capsules help nasal congestion and sneezing. Aspirin, aches and fever. But Dristan has strong medicine for congestion, sneezing, aches, and fever. Today's Dristan relieves them all. Relieves twice as many flu miseries as capsules or aspirin alone. Have a better winter with Dristan.
Easy does it. It's easy to be doing all your banking at Society.
A lot of people are doing their grocery shopping and their regular banking at Fazio's. Get longer banking hours with over 80 convenient locations. Get your super banking card today.
Easy banking at Society.
If you have a legal problem, why choose Hyatt Legal Clinics? Well, we're the largest legal clinic in the state. We have offices throughout northern Ohio. We have only experienced attorneys who specialize in cases such as divorce, bankruptcy, personal injury, and probate. And we offer professional services at very reasonable fees. Hyatt Legal Clinics. There's no reason to go anywhere else.
Hyatt Legal Clinics. Offices in Akron, Canton, Cleveland.
Who would you expect to make delicious chicken and white wine sauce made with cream, butter, white wine, and sherry? It's a new main course from Swanson. That's right, Swanson. What else is new? Steak and green peppers, tender beef mingled with green peppers and onions, tomatoes and mushrooms from... That's right, Swanson again. In fact, all of these main courses for regular and microwave ovens are from you know who.
You can feel us coming now, a fresh look on the scene, with a whole new style of living, light and crisp and clean. That's why now we say the age of 7-Up is here, cause we love that crisp, refreshing taste, so light and crystal clear. Moving up, looking up, looking up. America is turning 7-Up, reaching up, feeling up, feeling up. America is turning 7-Up.
I did it!
Hey, number one, at your best, on your way.
I finally sold that big white house on the corner.
You're a woman, you need iron each day.
After showing it 31 times.
Take your one a day, today and every day.
Nowadays, a woman keeps going all day. 1 a day plus iron gives you 100% full potency of iron in one little yellow tablet.
I did it!
Hey, number one.
Those blueberries sure look tempting.
Have some, Mr. White.
Jill?
No way. Blueberries stain my dentures.
Discover extra-strength Epident, the most powerful Epident ever. This denture material's badly stained with blueberry.
Epident looks powerful.
It should. Epident combines 5 cleaning ingredients to remove even stubborn blueberry stains.
It's clean, even in between. I'm going to start using Epident.
And eating blueberries. Extra-strength Epident removes even stubborn stains between teeth. And if you brush, use Epident Denture Cleanser Paste. Brushes off stain, brushes on mouthwash freshness.
At last, on television, Irwin Allen's The Towering Inferno. Paul Newman.
We got a fire here!
Steve McQueen.
It's out of control.
A spectacle of blazing suspense with Robert Wagner, William Holden, Fred Astaire, Susan Blakely, Faye Dunaway. The original blockbuster that thrilled theater audiences. The Towering Inferno, Sunday, February 17th.
Every vegetable in this market is a natural for good eating, because they're all 100% natural. Mazola corn oil is a natural for good eating, too, because Mazola is 100% pure corn oil and nothing else. Mazola has no cholesterol, and no leading oil tastes lighter, so it lets the natural taste of fresh foods come through. And I do mean natural. Mazola corn oil, a natural for good eating.
This winter for colds and flu, we're being more careful. Plain aspirin again and again every 4 hours can upset the stomach. And that's the last thing we need with Phil's fever. So now we fight fever with Bufferin instead.
No ordinary aspirin tablet, not even Bayer, can reduce fever faster than Bufferin. And Bufferin has ingredients that protect the stomach from aspirin upset. Bayer doesn't. Maybe your family can also be more careful to take Bufferin, the fever fighter, easier on the stomach.
Right Guard knows that in equally active situations, men and women don't perspire equally. Men perspire more. That's why men count on Right Guard. Right Guard is so strong, so effective, it helps stop a man's perspiration odor all day long. Yes, men and women don't perspire equally. And that's why men count on Right Guard. Strong, effective Right Guard. Because men perspire more.
Some car enthusiasts think of the Mazda RX-7S as an economical sporty import. But according to the fuel economy sticker the government requires on every new car sold in America, this Pontiac Firebird with automatic transmission offers better estimated gas mileage. And according to this sticker, the Pontiac Firebird is priced $1,748 less. This goes to prove even car enthusiasts can learn something from Pontiac.
See this ugly yellow stain? That's what comes from cigar or cigarette smoke. Just think what smoking a pack a day, every day, could do to your teeth. But look, here's Topol, the smoker's tooth polish that helps remove all kinds of superficial tobacco stains. Topol starts to work immediately to clean your teeth and to help remove these stains. Just use Topol week after week and watch your teeth get brighter and brighter. Topol, the smoker's tooth polish, now with or without fluoride at selected drug counters.
Cunningham's is more of what you want from your drugstore.
Cunningham pharmacists have been filling prescriptions for over 93 years.
I trust experience, that I can talk to Cunningham pharmacists. They tell me everything I need to know about my medications.
When you get prescriptions at Cunningham's, you get low prices, too. This week at Cunningham's, Vicks NyQuil 6-ounce just $1.59 with coupon. And Waldorf bathroom tissue 6-roll pack 99 cents with coupon. Cunningham's, the prescription experts, just what the doctor ordered.
Early every day, press writers go to work for nearly 750,000 readers. Professionals like Bill and Betty Hughes. They circle the globe to bring press readers the latest news of adventure and travel. Whether it's a short weekend trip here in Ohio or to some fascinating city far away, readers count on Bill and Betty Hughes to pick exciting places to visit. The press professionals create Cleveland's best news and feature package. Invite the press into your home.
Opera star Robert Merrill, Monday on The Patterson Show at 9. From Ohio's best news team, this is Action 3 News.